Hold on, let me get my stuff ready. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Yesterday was fun. I did a lot of cooking, which I always like to do. But yeah, welcome back. Happy Monday. I think we're gonna do a Sims build today. I'm planning on doing a base game build today. But we're gonna first open a box, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm kind of excited about this. But give me a second to, like, you know, get used to the game and whatnot, and then we'll do it. Oh, I haven't ever played Dale and Dawson EY. When the group was planning it, I didn't even consider joining because I was like, I've got too much going on to be. The socializing is too much, you know. I can't be like playing all these random new games. I gotta lock in. We got fundraisers to prep for, so. No, I was invited. Yeah, too much going on right now. Way too much going on right now. Frankly, I feel like I'm just barely scraping by in life at the moment. Like I'm barely functioning. It's about to get worse when the fundraiser starts in May. So bear with me. It'll be an interesting, like, you know, month and a half that we've got coming up, but it's all right. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. You know what, Brew? That's what it is. That's what it is. You're 100% correct. How did you know? All right, let me get my game and everything ready, and then we will probably start with our unboxing in a minute or so. I actually don't know. I forgot to ask them what category I should stream this to for the unboxing. But maybe I'll stream it to, like, the Fortnite category, just to be safe, for, like, the first, like, 15 minutes of stream, and then we'll switch again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. But thank you all for coming by. Snappy's appointment went well, Critical. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Snap had a vet appointment this morning. I will say this. She did not want to go. Usually, it's pretty easy to put Snap in her carrier. This morning, she was like, I'm not going in there. I'm not doing it. And it was a whole thing. It was like the worst it's ever been trying to get her into her carrier. But she went and it was fine. She did scream the whole way, which that's sort of her thing, screaming. But her blood pressure is looking better. So that's good. Medication working. They don't want to change the dosage. So that's good. We got a refill. All is well. Well, Snap, what happened to her? Nothing specifically happened to her. She's just old and sick in lots of ways. She's got, like, blood pressure issues, kidney disease. She had cancer last year. She's just old and sick. So nothing specifically new happened to her. But she started a new medication, I guess, a couple weeks ago, and they wanted to check, like, how it was going, being on the new medication. And it's going well. Is the answer. So, yeah, seriously, when you have to put the cat in the carrier, they literally act like they're just acting like they've been in prison and that their life is over. And, like, she was real dramatic about it this morning. She doesn't ever scratch me, but she was, like, clinging on to me, like, please don't make me go in there. And she, like, wouldn't let go of me. Like, she wanted me to hold her so bad and wouldn't go into the carrier. And I was like, Snap, we have to go into the box. Like, and I really felt bad about it. She did not want to go in there today. Sometimes she's really easy about it. Yeah, not this morning. Not this morning. She was gonna cause a scene. Okay, let me set up. All right, I'm gonna switch the category. All right, listen to this, Chad. So, remember how oh my God, this is heavy. Okay, do you remember how we did that stream playing Lego Fortnite Brick Life last week on Monday? They sent me, I'm gonna call it a present. I don't know what it is, really. But they sent me a box, okay? It's like a box. And it's, oh my God. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna, like, slam it onto the desk. This is like a big, heavy, I gotta stop holding it like that. This is a very large and very heavy box. So we're gonna open it together. No, it's like a box. It's a nice box too. It had, like, look at the handles. It's like a nice box. When the package came, it was like in a, you know, like a cardboard box for shipping. And I knew they were sending me something. And I went to pick it up off the porch and I was like, oh God, you know, because you don't expect it to be so heavy. And it's heavy. So I'm very curious to open it. I figured we could open it together today. And they're sponsoring this portion of the stream. There's a tag on here. It says, oops, I almost just edited my stream title because I put the box on the mouse. We gotta be careful. The tag says Gardener on the back because oh my God, I don't even know how to maneuver this. Because of the new update, and then Lego Fortnite Brick Life. Very cute. What's in the box? I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. I don't really want to rip the, cause like there's this really cute thing around the outside, and I don't really want to rip it, so I'm gonna try and slide it off, I think. And we'll start there. It's like oh my God. Didn't that sound like there was like something heavy in there? Look at how cute this is. See, I don't want to rip this part. Okay, we have to try and get it off carefully. It sounded like metal inside. Okay. Oh, actually, it like literally would open at the top if I tried, but I didn't. Maybe ceramic, I don't know. Maybe there's like a mug or something inside. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, I did change the title. Oh my God. It's because I hit the box on the keyboard. It like, it typed random letters. The box is heavy. Here, let me scoot my keyboard more out of the way. That's really funny. Okay. Well, the front says, "Hello, spring. Flowers that bloom forever." That's so cute. Okay. Oh my God. Well, first of all, look at how beautiful that is in the background. I think this was previously maybe taped there, but it has fallen because I just did it again with the box. Oh my gosh, I need to be so careful. Look at how nice that is. Okay, where do we start? Let's probably start with this, right? Seeds, sunflowers garden stand. Spring has sprung in can't speak, in Brick Bay. Time to plant some seeds and watch them grow. Tiptoe through the flowers. There is blossom on every tree, but gardens need the rain when it comes. Make sure to shelter from the showers. It's all blooming marvelous. Cute. Cute. Oh, this is a postcard. Focus. Look. It's a postcard. I love a postcard. I love stationery. Wait, is there gonna be for real, like, oh my God. Grow an avocado plant. There's a tutorial about how to grow an avocado plant. That's cute. Step 1, eat an avocado. Soak the avocado seed in warm water overnight. Peel away the outer skin. Wrap in a wet paper towel and place in an airtight container in the dark. Change the paper towel once a week and you will start to see a crack open up. A root will appear after a few weeks. I've never actually tried this. Once there is enough root, use toothpicks to hold the seed over a jam jar of water. They even included toothpicks. Place in direct sunlight, keep the water topped up, and let it grow. As your plant gets taller, you need to transfer it to some soil. They literally have like pictures. Wait, that's so cute. I can't believe they actually included stuff. I love that. What an adorable idea. So maybe I should read this after we've opened more of the box, right? Before we like spoil anything. Because I feel like the list that paper is gonna have. Look at this. Okay, well I'm gonna start with this because this is so cute. This is what I was hearing. Oh my, does this like slide? Oh, sorry, I hit that with my... Okay, I'm gonna move this on the ground for a second. So we can get around a little bit easier. I'm seeing spoilers in there. This is like nice packaging. I'm very impressed. Okay, hold on. So, first, we have, they're stuck. It's, oh, because they're tied down there. See, I'm like trying to pull it off without untying the bow. That'll do it. Maybe you could try and untie it, Kayla. That's one way to do it. Look at how nice this is. Like, honestly, so pretty. I am really, really impressed by that. That's what I was hearing in there. I did not anticipate that. I love that. I'm like literally gonna cherish this forever. Like this is like so my vibe too. Like that's so cute. I think Dan's gonna be excited about this. I can plant my avocado. I've gotten on like gardening talk recently. All of my TikTok that I see is about people gardening. And I'm like not even exaggerating. So this is nice. I always meant to start a garden. When we bought this house, I was like, cause there's like, in the side yard over here, it gets really good sun. And I was like, I could plant like a little veggie garden out there. I still haven't done it. Maybe now's the time. Okay. The next thing is that we have an umbrella. I live in Florida, so you kind of need one of these. I'm kind of scared to open it all the way inside the house, but we can look at it. Look! That's so cute! No, this is gonna come in handy too. I've been meaning to get an umbrella to leave in my car, because I always am like, oh, I should put an umbrella in the car, because I live in Florida. And then I use the umbrella, like bring it inside or like leave it in the garage after, you know? And then I don't put it back in the car, and then I go somewhere, oops, no umbrella. Car umbrella. I'm gonna be keeping this in there. This is gonna come in handy too. Look, they have like a little card about this. Hold on. Sorry, I called it the wrong thing. It's not an umbrella. It's actually a manual rain protection system. Operate with care. They've got instructions. Deploy on rainy days. Once open, raise overhead. Not to be used in sunshine. Collapse and stow carefully in dry conditions and high winds. Do not activate indoors. See? I did it right. Fold away when not in use. Please open your own umbrella before helping others. Latest weather updates, look up. That's really funny. I really like that they did that. That's so cute. There's one more thing in here too, in this part of the box. Is this like a lanyard? Hold on. Let's find out. I think so. Oh, well I just did not open that at all. Let me pull the tape off. Yeah, it's a lanyard. Oh, it's cute. And it has like a little gardener sign. Because obviously the new update in LEGO Fortnite Brick Life. Oh, please focus on it. There we go. Oh, I like this. I feel like you always need this kind of thing too. I like this one. Wait. That's me. Scared. No, this is all from LEGO. Yeah. Hold on, and we're not even done yet. I got my umbrella. Wait, maybe I should put it back inside of this container. Container? Sleeve? Whatever. Dan's gonna be so excited about these things. When the box came, he always is like, let's open it. And I was like, sorry, bestie, like, we're opening this on stream, so you have to wait. Like, we're not opening it yet. Okay, that was like the top part of the box. But there's more in the box. It's not even done yet. And it's still heavy, jeez, oh my goodness. Okay. So, here we go. First, let's go with the biggest thing. Coloring book! Oh my god! This is the Secret Garden coloring book. An inky treasure hunt and coloring book. I have seen this before, and I have always been like, this is amazing. I don't have it though. This is nice. Oh, look at that one. It's like topiaries. No, this is like thrilling to me. I'm serious. I'm so excited about this. No, you can't go wrong with coloring books. And these are like nice. There's a few of these, right? You may need to hide that from Dan. Okay, I'm like, Dan, they gave us an umbrella and nothing else. Don't worry about it. Dan, the box just had an umbrella in it. Nothing else was inside of the box. Really, Clown? But what a nice gift. This one's like a maze. Look at this. It says carry the key to the secret door. Oh, this is fun. You know, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm for sure gonna do this or not, but one of the things that I was thinking about doing during our fundraiser in May, because I'm actually already gonna do a Lego stream unrelated to this. We did one last year too. We built like the Animal Crossing Lego set. I'm already gonna do a Lego building stream again, but then I was thinking, because last year I bought like a new tripod or like stand to mount my camera so I could do like top down. I was thinking about trying to do a coloring stream. So that might be kind of a fun thing to do, because I have like the stuff to be able to set it up now. Especially if I like leave the setup on my dining table with like the stuff mounted, we can like do it kind of easily. So that might be an idea. Lego is truly facilitating a lot of our ideas right now. Coloring and yapping, exactly. Exactly. Well, they have they sent, like St. Jude sent a like a coloring page made by some patient art, which is kind of cute. So that was like something that I had thought about, but haven't printed it yet. But that could be kind of a fun idea. We could like do it together. I don't know. Or this one, beautiful secret garden. I love how the front of it has like the gold foil. Like that just looks so cool. Oh, I'm so excited about this. You went to art school with the person who drew this? What a small world. That's so cool. That is amazing. What are the chances of that? That's so cool. Okay. Next. Next. This is... Wait. Wooden Ladybird Hotel? Oh my god, it's a little bug hotel. And there's like a way to hang it? That's adorable. Oh, I've never had one of these. Okay, I realize that like we're sponsored right now. This is some of the most fun. I've literally never received a gift this cool. Like this is like the most fun I've ever had opening something like this. This is like so perfectly encapsulating things that I enjoy. Like, are you kidding me? Like this is like for me. This is so cool. Yeah, hanging away from my new bird feeder, right? That's so nice. How cute is that? Yeah, no wonder the box was so heavy, right? Wow, that's so cute. I love the little packaging this is. And they called it a Ladybird Hotel. Dan's gonna like that. Can you send that to me? So this is actually, I don't share. It's British for Dan, there you go. Okay, next. We have Lego. Wait. These are markers! Stop. Hold on. These are markers! Are you kidding me? I've never seen this before. I can use them to color in my coloring book. No, that's so cool. That is so cool. What a fun idea. Look, here's the package so you can see them a little bit better. What a fun idea. No, we need to use those in the coloring book for sure. Of course, like today I don't have this set up easily to put my camera on my desk. That's so cool though. We should definitely try and do a coloring stream. Leave your window open, it's good for them. That's so funny. Okay, hold on. The box continues. I gotta lift out this part. You're gonna lose your minds. You're gonna lose your minds. Botanical collection, tiny plants. I'm so happy. I have one of the other like Lego plant sets already. I've never seen the tiny plants. Wait, let me show you one of these up close. Hold on. This is thrilling. I'm like so happy right now. Look at this one. Where are you? Oh, hold on. That one? Are you kidding me? Oh. Look, in this picture they have, this person has them like set up in their cube shelf. That could be me. I'm amazed. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love when they do stuff like this. They make them out of like the cutest. So they love to reuse pieces, obviously. Like, look at this one. It's like a bunch of little brushes. And like this one is butterflies. Oh, there, that one. Are those like little hats? Stop. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. How? I don't want to rip it. We need to open her over here. There you go. There you go. Come on. I'm so excited about this. Oh, and they're all in separate bags. Guys, I'm serious. When I do the Lego stream in a couple weeks, I'm gonna build these. I'm 100% gonna build these. That's the plan. I'm so happy. Like, how fun would that be? Look at how good this looks too. No, and to send this like really cool garden themed box. So if you missed it, they did like a big gardener update for Lego Fortnite Brick Life. And then to send like this really cute garden themed box of like real life stuff, this is just such fun PR. Like, I got sent an umbrella. I've never been sent an umbrella before. I'm gonna use it, like for real gonna use this so much. Obsessed, I'm obsessed. Oops, I caught it on my shirt. Oh, I'm so happy about this. Well, thank you so much to the Lego group for sponsoring this and for like sending this to me. The way I'm like hugging my my Lego. You've changed my life. You have made my day. And that's all I got, just an umbrella. As far as Dan's concerned, listen to me. There was nothing else in the box. An umbrella was in the box. Everything else is mine. Okay? Nobody tell him anything. No, he can find out about this too. I'm willing to share that. It's just my markers and the coloring book that I don't want to share. He can see these too. The markers, mine. I just pointed at myself with this. Wow. Well, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much to the Lego group. This is so cool. Dad, wait. Dad, for real? Lego sent me this. Like, no joke. They sent me a whole box. I just finished opening all of it. Look. Uh-huh. I know. Okay, let me put some things away, because otherwise we won't be able to play any games or get anything done today. I'm gonna keep that box, too. This is the kind of box, it's like kind of sturdy, you know? Like, you could use that as like a memory box type of thing. Because it's like hard and it's cute and it opens nicely. Like, that's the kind of box you keep. Okay, let me just put it all down and then I'll bring it downstairs later. Oh, I didn't read this, did I? Oh yeah, see, it just explains what's in the box. If we had read this, we would have gotten spoiled. Because we don't want to get spoilers, so it's good that we opened it first and then read it. Okay, let me put it all down. Oh yeah, my brother and my dad are like obsessed with Lego. Dad, have you ever played the Lego Fortnite stuff? I think you and Brett would probably like it. Every year for Christmas, I get my dad and my brother Lego, and then my brother builds them all, because my dad isn't very good. But I get my dad and my brother like a car or something, and then Brett builds all of it, and like it's just, yeah. They've got some cool ones. They've got some really cool ones. Okay, let me change the stream over. And then we can play some Sims, I think. That's the plan. All right. I was thinking about, on stream tonight, maybe building like a base game sort of house. My dad said, yes, I do some. Exactly. Exactly. No, Brett has like, I'm so bad because I don't know anything about like cars or like vehicles or anything, but I got Brett like some sort of motorcycle one for Christmas. And it's so cool, like, cause they have like these like fancy ones that like some of this stuff lights up. Like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the kind of stuff they have now. It's really amazing. Like so beyond impressive. I'm not really a car gal, but my brother and like my dad are, so they love it. Okay, opening my game. Now we can build. Yeah, that was so fun. Wow, I'm so excited right now. Okay, so I was thinking, let me show you. I was thinking we could do a base game house because I feel like we've built some real wacky like 50-pack builds recently. So we need to tone it down, roll it back. Like we need to do something a little bit more reasonable. And so I wanted to do something base game. I need to be in a new save. I have no packs installed. Base game Victorian. We could do something like that. That's an option. The base game has a lot of, grouch, slob, and mean. Wow. Talk about bad traits to randomize. 3 out of 3. Jeez. What a pleasant guy. To be a grouch and mean is like, ooh. Yikes. Well, we could do something like sort of pretty Victorian. The one that I was sort of thinking about building something that was like all brick, but that's not as cute, is it? He's fun at parties. Let me just put him in like a random lot. I won't have him live there. We don't need him. We don't need him. Okay. Uh-oh. Imagine if the game crashed. That'd be no good. Yeah, like something big in Willow Creek is what I'm thinking. This is the kind of like, maybe like across the street from the goth house, like in this neighborhood, that sort of build, that sort of part of town. Manor Monday. You've heard of Mold Monday. Get ready for Manor Monday, where we build a Victorian manor. That's the spirit. Okay, I don't think we need like a reference photo or anything. We'll probably just wing it this time, but I will also probably open up OBS again because I might want to record this in case you want to post it on YouTube. They could probably have a nice garden in the back. I would like that. Can it be somewhat affordable? We'll see. We'll see. I guess I don't have a sim living here, so there's no way to be sure, but we'll see. No, base game, but like no budget feels like a fair, you know, combo. One at a time, you know? Okay. I'm just gonna start recording and then I'll probably just build. If we have to bulldoze, we have to bulldoze, you know? It'll be fine. Okay, so let's do something like this. I feel like it would be kind of cute. We need obviously like a big wraparound porch sort of vibe. McMansion Monday, there you go. Again, that's the spirit. Your legacy challenge is rich. Yeah, once you play The Sims for a long time, you get like loads of money. It's, you know, you don't really need to be worrying about price anymore. Do you think if I put that like right there, that would be too much? Hold on, go away. I'm doing this just because this will put the floor everywhere that we need it. It's easier. That is gonna be a massive pain to do the roof of, but it's okay. All of you can go away for a second. Yeah, I love a little tower on a build like this. It feels really nice to me. I kind of wanted it to, I think I want it to be wider. I feel like it needs a little bit more space. You know, and then maybe this could go out. Oh, I guess that's maybe a little bit too... Probably not like that. Because that looks kind of weird. But maybe it could just be, maybe it could be like 3 tiles wide instead of the... Or just that, if it was just this wide, that might be okay. We don't have to have a bump out in there. Oh, the house is like a square. Oh God. That's bad news. We don't want it to be so square. My dad typed hashtag I'm. Hashtag I'm. What do you guys think that means? It's like hard to say. I don't know. He might elaborate. He probably sent the message too early, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I should unpin this message. Okay. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it so far. Do I want to like probably copy this up again? Oh geez. I might put a little bit up there. I don't know yet. Okay. I feel like we could probably have something like this in the back. It can bump out a little bit. Oh, what if it went out like a little bit extra? Because then we could have like a balcony back there or something. I don't know. Turn those to the towers on the street corner. Oh, it would have been nice if the tower was on the corner, huh? I'd probably have to build it again from scratch to put the tower on the corner though. Because you can't just rotate it, like then it would be in the back, so I don't know. Is it worth bulldozing it and doing it again? Just to get the tower on the corner, or am I being dramatic and we should just stop? My problem is, I would do it. And that's probably bad. It'll be fine. Well, guys, it's gonna be so cool and beautiful and like everything's gonna be fine. We shouldn't worry about it. I guess I want you to go down, right? Like that. Just try to move it, don't bulldoze. Well, you could put it on like this lot, but this one is bigger. Let's continue on this lot for a little bit longer, and then if we decide that we don't like it, we can move it over or something, you know? But let's not put ourselves in that position straight away. My problem is that I think this is a little bit silly, the way that it is like this. Would there be like something low? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here for a second because I want to try and get, and this might not go well for us. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully, we'll be able to put like, I don't know, hopefully it won't be clipping or anything, because that's my main concern, is that you start building a... I want this up here. That's gonna be so cute when it's done. I wish that I could have like... Oh, actually, I probably could if I really cared. Nah, hold on. We'll see about that. I want to keep going with the roof. It's like a tutu. Yeah, a little bit, isn't it? Accidentally, it is a little bit. Okay, that side looks beautiful. This side, I'm not so sure about. But... you know what else I think is part of the problem? I feel like maybe the thing should have been like further in. And maybe that's our issue, is that I should have had it be closer to the house. Oh, but I just like how it looks from the, like this part of the porch looks so cute. So I don't really want to mess with that too much. It's like too good to potentially ruin. Make it bigger, the house? It's not really that small, to be honest. I think the tower being bigger would be like... I guess there's potential to like make the tower bigger on the ground floor, and then, I don't know, like you could maybe try something like that, but... it would be kind of cool if it was bigger on the ground floor, but like not bigger up high. But I don't really like that Where? I feel like I just heard my phone. There it is. I don't think it actually buzzed, but just in case. It didn't. I made it up. I do like the idea of that. There's just something about it downstairs that is not really... I think maybe it just has to do with like the fact that we're trying to keep it inside of this part of the porch. Oh dear. That way it still is centered with the top. What would I do then? Would I like... do we like continue it this way? Is that the vibes? We've made a lot of problems with this. Could always do a rounded wall. Well, the round walls are so dangerous. I feel like it just, honestly, I feel like it kind of looks better when it's smaller. And you really hate to admit that, but I do actually think it looked better before. Do I want to put like a little... maybe if there was just like some sort of little thing. Yeah, less flies, cute. This is gonna be the weirdest floor plan when we try and do this. I don't even know if I like the balcony like that. You know what I might like better? Well, I was gonna suggest that I could put like something like that, but the roof won't really land the same way with the height that we have. If it was like a little bit wider, so I could have it be centered in it or something. Well, maybe I'll see about it over here. Let's find out. If it's bad, we just delete it. Yeah, see, but you need to like drag it out a little bit, and then that is stressing me out. That part. It's not as good. Well, I could probably, maybe I could keep my balcony idea, but we could have it be, oh dear. But we could have it be like, something like this. You know, so I could still have a little balcony up there, but it can be kind of fancy. And that would be kind of a cute, like, sunroom almost, you know? You could have, like, the dining table in there or something like that. I am sort of feeling like I want this to hang down, I've decided. Hangs quite low, but I think I like that. Okay. I guess we will just stick to like, I was gonna say we'll stick to base game columns. Yeah, because we're sticking to just the base game. So that is the choice that we have. Don't know why I even mentioned it. As if there's like an alternate option. There's not. We're making this with just the base game anyway. Honestly, I know that you're saying there's some lag, but I'm actually, for once, not lagging on my end, as far as I can tell. So I don't know if I can fix. Lagging on off for like 5 minutes? Really? That's so annoying. Yeah, it's not on my end this time. I wonder if I could just have this be like a little flat part. Like we could do it sort of like that or something. I really like how those columns look. I haven't had a chance to use these base game ones since they did the update to like change the colors of them. But now that we have more swatches of this column, like it never came in a plain white before. So I wasn't able to ever really use it like this because it didn't have a solid white. Now it has a solid white. That's like so awesome. I wonder if I should put a roof on this. Okay, bear with me. I'm just gonna put a wall there for a second just so I can make it all one room. It won't be a roof. It would be like a flat roof. But I wonder if it would be a nice way to get more of the columns, like a more interesting shape up there or something. I don't know. All of this would then go away. If we don't like it, we can just get rid of the roof. It's not a big deal, but helps to try. It's just a glass roof. Ugh, unfortunately, options for that in the base game, not really that good. Okay, that is troubling too, so that's no good either. I don't really want it to clip like that. I guess it just would. Yeah, I don't think it looks good with the roof up there. It just doesn't, it's clipping weird, like it's not really working right. Just do it like that. It was fine before. It was fine. So for the roof, like up here, I think I might just do something like that at the very top. I wish that this came in a true white too. But I guess you could do it in like a little light gray. Okay. Let's pause for a second. We are going to figure out the floor plan before we do any windows or anything. So well, I guess I need to put the front door probably first. We also could potentially put medium wall height down here, but I'm not fully decided. I kind of like how the spandrels look when it's short. So we'll base that off of the windows, to be honest, which is kind of a funny thing to say, but that is my plan, honestly, is to base it off the windows. The staircase also fits pretty well when it's only short. Oh, I haven't saved either. Hey, let's do that. Drink some water too. Okay. Something like this might be cute because we can build like a little entryway. We could put a chess table in the tower. That could be kind of cute. There's also the possibility of doing the staircase like that or something. It's hard to say. So I was thinking that this would become the dining room and like kind of like a sunroom. I won't exactly pick all the windows yet, but just imagine like that is a sunroom. Maybe they don't go all the way over here. But that way we would have the dining table in there on purpose, because that would be so beautiful in real life. And maybe the kitchen could be in this part. Like we could have it along this back wall or something. Maybe this could be a smaller archway into the kitchen. Okay, so this does complicate things for us in terms of we want to have a bathroom probably. I wonder if we could do it like that and there could be like a little tiny half bathroom. So this is all the living room. Really big. I like the archways being in the corners because that leaves space along this wall for like the couch or something. This is just Willow Creek, Gene. We're building with just the base game, so we don't have a lot of like options for worlds to build in. Bigger bathroom? It could be made bigger if we wanted to. The living room is quite big, so it could be done. You could even potentially do it like this. Keep it even. The kitchen is still big enough that way, so we could just have it be centered in the middle of it. Yeah, and then like a big fireplace could go on this back wall or on this wall, and then there could be like the... I can see that. I could see that. And then upstairs... Okay. Imagine for a second upstairs. We need to fit as many bedrooms as we can. There's also not really easy access to up here. I would be open to doing it and to like using something upstairs, but you know, it kind of cuts into the space a little bit. You could do a ladder. I just don't really like having ladders. I don't know. Let's think about this again. So maybe there could be like, I assume this will be a bedroom in this little space right here. It's kind of small, but that's like not really a huge deal. We could potentially have like, okay, maybe it goes like this. No, like this. So that's an extra bathroom upstairs. Maybe the bedrooms are like here, 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 and potentially these two are bathrooms. It won't be that flooring, of course. We have to figure out a way to consider having this ladder. It could go like that if you really wanted it to. Do you fit in this little nook? You do fit in the little nook. Okay, as you all probably know about me, I hate putting doors in the corner like that. I just think it looks so sad when it's kind of like partially cut off. But sometimes it has to be done. It would work okay like this. I am sort of feeling like this hallway is a bit large. Maybe we could extend it even more. Ladder makes you think of The Sims 3 in a bad way, really? Yeah, I don't love having ladders inside. It's not my favorite. I guess you won't really fit in there either. Bookshelf door to the ladder. We could do that. We could definitely do that. We just make the hallway like really small on purpose and just extend everything. Ladder next to the stairs, like over here. It can't be much further over than that. I feel like the stairs could still fit. Yeah, I mean, you probably could maybe fit stairs if you like break into the size of the rooms a little bit more. Well, that's gonna intersect with the walls. Having the attic is a bonus. It's like not necessary to use the attic, so having anything up into the attic at all, I think is a good thing. L-shaped hallway to accommodate the stairs. What, like, going this way? You see how much smaller that makes these rooms? Like, you can't really fit double beds in there very easily. That's why I was kind of avoiding that, if it could be done. Because right now, you want to be able to fit a double bed in these rooms and have, like, the Sims still be able to walk around them. So if you start making it too much smaller, like, I think it's okay to have it like this. The real question is, do I want to make this into another bedroom or not? In this little tiny space. I think my answer is probably no, but it could be. Then it's 4 bedrooms and just 2 bathrooms, but I do like that about it. Yeah, it could be like a little nursery or something, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the rooms always, or like an office, that's true. The rooms always seem pretty big until you try and put a double bed in and then you're like, oh, doesn't really fit anything. The second you try and put something big in there, you're like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? I don't think that only having 2 bathrooms is too few. I think obviously like it's ideal to have more than just 2 bathrooms, but I think in real life that kind of thing happens all the time. And it's not like super abnormal. So I would be okay with only having a couple bathrooms. All right, well that's not really how I would want to do this. I guess I would want it to be like that for the inside. Because they would have their couch probably there. So maybe those could be even further apart. I don't know. I don't really like how those look from the outside though. But that's the constant question, like, do we care how it looks from the outside or do we care how it looks from the inside? Because sometimes you gotta just make a decision. I love that. If this one was right here, it would be in line with it, which is maybe actually fine then. Oh, it's beautiful. I would love to have that over here too. I really like how this window looks. Do you think I can manage 2 of them down here in the living room? They're a little bit like close together from the inside, which isn't my favorite thing. I'm gonna put these big windows around the turret part. And we can do smaller windows around this part of the turret. I'm not sure if I like those windows in particular is the problem. We'll switch them out for something else. Yeah, exactly, Maya. It's super normal. Obviously, like, you know, when you're playing The Sims, if you can have extra bathrooms, that's a good thing. And like, same thing in real life. Like, if you can have extra bathrooms, that's fantastic. But a lot of people live with very large families in houses that have just 1 bathroom. Like, my dad lived his whole life with there's 4 of them. He has 3 brothers. They had 1 bathroom in the house that he grew up in forever. Like, that's so normal, you know? Is it pleasant to have to share with that many people? I mean, no. But it is what it is. A lot of people have that. Dan's parents' house is like that. Like, it's just normal. Oh, I love that wood floor. So pretty. Okay, I don't think that these are gonna work for that anymore though. I really, really would like to have this window on the side, but if I want this to be my kitchen, like, I guess maybe if we, whoa, I started flying. No, he doesn't have a twin, Dr. D. Dan's brother looks a lot like him though. So a lot of people think that they're, like, when they saw Dan's brother in, like, our wedding video, they were like, oh my god, he's got a twin brother. Nah, that's just Liam. He's older than Dan is by a couple years. But they look very similar. I know. I know. I'm not sure yet, kind of. I haven't decided on the color scheme at all. I'm just trying to figure out the layout right now. I haven't really thought about color scheme in the slightest. We're just trying to make it functional first. Yeah, I think that would be cute for the kitchen layout. Okay, let's keep going so we can get all the windows in the house done. I don't like that. We need something big. like in this back part. Please add some green. Well, so again, we haven't thought about colors at all. Like, at all. So I don't know what the color scheme will be. But we'll figure it out once we start actually picking out colors. I do like that those windows are arched. I don't like that they're clipping, so that's not gonna work. See, these are like cute and simple, and I like that they have a shutter, but they're like plain. I was giving you yellow vibes. Yeah, it would be kind of cute, like a little sunny, sunflowery sort of vibe. I could see that. Oh my goodness. Green for Earth Day. See, that's also cute. Like, lots of good options. This room has so many windows now. What do you think about that? From the outside, there's just like a lot of window happening. I feel like maybe it would be better if there was just the one. What about the one? Why did I just filter by base key? I was trying to help it like narrow them down because there's a specific window that I'm looking for. I was wondering about that. I do like how that looks. I don't know if it's good to put... I think that could be good. Okay. What about on this side? Should we just do like one small window there and then... Oh. You can't put it directly above it. I like them when they're even, but I don't really like how that looks at all, so maybe not. We can just do them like that. Maybe I won't have one downstairs at all. Did it lag again? I didn't even like see it. It has enough light coming in from the door, so it's fine. This house, or like this room, I mean to say, having only the window on the door is probably not so good. I might like to have another one, but maybe I'll put it on this side, because then we could have like a little door to come out. It might be a cute place to have access to the patio from, you know? And those will be in the same place. Didn't lag? Okay, that's good. That looks bad. Oh, we should have used this door. That's nicer. What about for the back, like, I think I want something tall. So it makes me think about this one and then putting like a little matching window next to it. And then I'd probably want to have like two little matchy-matchy windows above it. If I lower that down, I know that the base of it is cut off, but we could cover it with some planter boxes and then maybe it's not so bad. Because that would be cute in here. Simple and subtle, that's good. What a weird shaped room this one is. That is very, very strange. So I should do that to the front, like put these in the front, the same thing again. They're just a lot closer together, which I was kind of like unsure about. We can do it. Just gotta make sure we get these in the right place. Stop trying to slot to like weird white places. You could do it like that. I like the bay window. I think what throws me about this is just, I'm not sure if I like how, I don't know, there's just like a wall of windows happening because of this part over here too. The bay window with the shutters is obviously really nice as well, but this one is so much bigger. You see how it's like clippy? That's why I used the smaller one. Because I didn't want it to be clipping weird. I think that this is okay. I also think that we could go back to these being a little bit bigger. Or the hallway being a little bit bigger, I mean. Gives us some more space in this part, which is a good thing. Okay. 4 bedrooms. Small window in the gable for balance. I haven't really decided what I want to put up there yet. We're probably gonna add like something decorative, like, you know, like this kind of thing. That's obviously very tall and very big, but I might add some stuff like that in some of the open areas. So I don't know. It's hard for me to use the windows at the tops of the roofs because I don't like most of the small ones that we have access to. Like the circle one probably fits the best for this build, but sometimes I just really don't like them. Yeah, we need a base game wall ivy bad. I'm with you, Christine. That would be so nice. It's weird that we don't have one. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, we'll probably change the foundation based on whatever color we paint the walls. I kind of want to start, and this is maybe a little bit backwards, but I kind of want to start with the landscaping. Because I'm sort of excited to do the landscaping for this place. So I kind of want to start there and then... Okay, we can just have that go around. I'll probably like scoot those closer once I've got more of this done. Oh no. Yeah, I built with the Sims 3 camera. I find that the Sims 3 camera is just a lot easier to use for building because you have a lot more control over the angles that you're looking at. It might take some getting used to if you never use it, but for me, the Sims 4 camera is hard because I never use a Sims 4 camera, so... Yeah, I feel like the Sims 3 camera is a lot better for doing stuff like this. Because you can just see it better. I can rotate my camera all big, you know? That's what you need, is to be able to rotate stuff like this. Yeah, I never really used the Sims 4 camera, so for me, like, there was no learning curve with the Sims 3 camera because I always used it. And when I try and play with the Sims 4 camera, I'm like, oh my god, I can't do it. It's kind of embarrassing that I like struggle so much with it, but I do. The difference is just the complete, it's a complete change of your camera control. So like the way that you move the game around is completely different with the Sims 3 and Sims 4 cameras. So it's beyond just a camera, it's like the controls of the Sims. So it definitely takes some getting used to. I'm not sure if I like these columns for the edges. I think they're a little bit busy, but I am gonna try them, I think. Maybe not on the tower. Doesn't it work on a certain mouse? No, it doesn't only work on a certain mouse. I'm holding control and just right clicking right now to do this. You might have a harder time on a laptop with it. Yeah, this isn't the best time to do a tutorial for it because I feel like I need people to be able, it's hard to like explain without you seeing my mouse, you know? Just to sit here and be like, so this is how you do it, but you can't actually see what I'm doing is not helpful. So I'm sure there's tutorials online for it, and like, you know, you just take some practice to get used to it. Okay, I gotta layer in a lot of plants. And that's kind of how I am with it, Christine, too. You just get so used to it, you don't even really think about what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible to do Sims 3 with the Sims 3 camera with a trackpad. I think that it just might be a little bit harder for folks that are not accustomed to it to do it with a trackpad, you know? But it's not like it's impossible to use. It's definitely doable. I've played The Sims 4 for many years on my laptop as well with a trackpad. I've actually gotten worse with a trackpad though. I'm like kind of fumbly when I try and use a trackpad for gaming. I use my laptop a lot for like, I don't know, you know, like email work, Google Docs type of work, like typing and stuff. I don't play games on my laptop very much. And when I do, I feel like I'm like, I'm old, I can't do this. I'm not so good at gaming with a trackpad anymore. I used to be like fine, but now I've definitely gotten worse. But I guess it's just because I'm not used to it as much anymore. Like I used to only do it so it was easy, and now I've been like so accustomed to my PC for a while that like I'm not as good with it anymore. Yeah, you get like spoiled with the mouse, exactly. Having a mouse really does spoil you. Bluetooth wireless mouse with your laptop? Yeah, that's the way to do it. My sister does that too. You know the classic, like, sitting in bed with your laptop? You got like a textbook on your bed so you can put your mouse on it? Yeah. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Literally you right now, yep. We're all the same. Okay, are we gonna do yellow flowers then? Is that what we've chosen? Do you think we should get like a super light yellow? This is not really light yellow, it's gonna be beige, but oh, ugly. I kind of like that sort of like slightly creamy light yellow color inside the windows. What do you think about that? It looks pretty to me. It's very pastel. Oh, these aren't gonna match either. I guess these are gonna have to be like more of a brown, and we're just gonna not look too close at it, okay? Don't you just love how the things in The Sims 4 don't quite match each other? I love The Sims 4 and how the things that I want to use aren't all the same color. It's so fun that they do that. You'd think all the base game windows would match, but they don't. They have different shades of blue and green too. I think it's okay like that. And I think that this one, I mean, it probably could actually be the brown, but it depends. Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that too, Christine. I just wasn't sure like how much it was gonna bother me, I guess. Until after I had done it. I didn't know how it was gonna feel. Okay. Let's start piling in some more of the greenery. Now I gotta get yellow flowers. Yeah, the railing and the columns can have a little bit of yellow on them too. The reason that I wanted to stick to the white though is just because we never used to have the solid white, and that's like a new swatch. So maybe I shouldn't have done this on the windows anyway. Like this is a new swatch as of like a couple months ago, the plain white on that item. And I haven't really been able to use it too much yet, so I'm kind of interested in trying it out. But we'll have to see. No, the column isn't new, but the solid white didn't exist until very recently. The column itself has been around. I'm gonna get like some more flowers. We're gonna mix in a few different varieties of them, don't worry. You can stay like that. Yeah, we got a ton of pink stuff in that same update. Yeah, exactly. That was 7 months ago, was it? Okay, in my mind it just happened, so who knows? Still new though, in the grand scheme of The Sims 4. Still new. Oops, you go smaller. That is like a different shade of yellow. You see that? Okay, that goes there. 7 months is a horrifying thought, isn't it? I mean, seriously, like, how can that be? I don't really know about that one. Looks kind of unsaturated. Yeah, it's a different shade of green than the other ones are. So that's kind of weird, but... See? Just gotta get these like tucked away in some of the areas where it feels like it needs some more height. Do I think they'll ever fix the terrain glitch? I don't know. It's been so long that like my hopes are not high. You know what I mean? Like I've they should. Like they really should have done it like a long time ago. But now that it's been this long and we still don't have a fix, it's like, well, will they? Who's to say? And they're probably gonna fix it and then something new will happen that'll be a new terrain glitch. Okay, no one's gonna say anything about these sunflowers not all facing the same direction, okay? It's The Sims, it's no big deal. I'm gonna make these really small, I think. You feel like they can't fix it? Yeah, because it's been this long. That's my fear too. Yeah, I agree with you about, I don't know much about sunflowers specifically, I guess, but like, sometimes you just gotta get ahead of the curve with the comments, because they have like a, I don't know, people have really strong opinions about it, so. Okay, I'm gonna try and put these up very high. I actually don't really know if I like it like this. It's kind of like too much. What my most used base game plant is? Definitely these, the low-lying flowers. They need to give me some more of those. I use those flowers all the time. for everything. They need to give me more of them because I really, some may say I overuse them, but I just, you need like a simple low-lying flower. Like, we need more of, if it didn't have any flowers, that's fine. Like, it doesn't even need to be flowers necessarily. I need like a simple low-lying bush. It doesn't feel like it would be too much to ask. And despite us asking for it for years, we still don't have really many of them, so. Oh, I like how those fit in that little space. We just need more ground cover. And like maybe if this one had some more swatches, that would go a long way. Okay, let me think about painting the walls. I wonder if we should paint them like, this is the little pastel yellow that matches what we've got right now on those windows. At least, oh, no it's not. I don't think anything matches what I have on those windows. You know what else we could do alternatively is we could switch the windows back to being all white and we could use this like sunny yellow wallpaper. I just think that like it makes the color of this look kind of like beige, which is bad. But that's kind of cute. I do like that. That's one of my favorite wallpapers in the game. I've always thought it was so nice. White, white, white. Oops, I was using that one so it didn't have the yellow stuff. God, there's so many windows. All right, that's all of those. Oh, there's more over here. It does look cute. It does honestly look cute. Maybe we get something up there. I would like to have maybe like some sort of, it might be nice if we had like a small little bit of cover on top of this. Even if just like so slight. Because it's looking a little bit sad. Maybe we could put a couple of those in there to hold it up. You think the roof platform deleted? Where? Back here? I didn't have one over here. Different roof. Well, we didn't pick the roof color yet. This is the default. I didn't change the roof color yet. We're getting there. That's just like the default swatch. It's kind of like the equivalent of this wallpaper, you know, like. I know the contrast of this and then the goth house across the street. Very different vibes. This is my favorite roof in all of The Sims 4. I use it all the time. But to me, it's just so good, especially for stuff like this. It does work. Is this all we've done so far on stream? This build? Do you mean like you don't think I've gotten a lot done with it? Because I feel like I've gotten loads done. The yellow and brown remind you of buttered toast? Okay. That's an interesting thought, Christine. In a good way? You love toast. I mean, yeah. Don't we all? I need to get some over here. Maybe I'll just do the one on that part. I also need a column right there. It does look like toast in the best possible way. Okay. Okay. No, I literally just play the Sims 2 soundtrack on Spotify, Churro. I get asked that a lot. People are like, oh my god, what mod do you have to play the Sims 2 music in the Sims 4? I literally just mute the Sims 4 music and play the Sims 2 on Spotify. When I play the Sims 4 music in game, I get copyright strikes, or not strikes. I usually just get my VODs get claimed when I like play this build mode music. I don't know what songs it is, and I literally have it on streamer mode and stuff, but I've been getting copyright claims when I upload them to YouTube, so I only play the Sims 2 soundtrack on stream because I don't get it. But yeah, no mod, just the Sims 2 soundtrack on Spotify. Okay, let's save the game again. I'm gonna put more trees later on. I'm gonna just work on the inside for a bit. Not really brain check. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like my brain is constantly running Sims music, just like all the time, over and over and over again. So playing it over and over on stream, like people ask if I get tired of it. Like, not really. I know that might not be a reasonable thing to say, but like, yeah, it doesn't really, it's kind of just background noise. I'm not really playing it loud, and I'm not really, like, in my mind, I'm not really like listening to it. It's on, but I'm not. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I think about it, at least. Okay, we should do that in here. Can't hear it, you're in the zone. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I like this wallpaper for in here. I wish that, I don't know, like in an older house like this, you kind of want it to be a little bit more like traditional looking, I guess. We can do some other colors. We don't want the whole place to be only yellow. Maybe one of the bathrooms could be blue, and then one of the ones like upstairs could be a different color. We could do like blue and pink or something. That would be pretty. You want to see my Spotify rap now? I exclude this playlist of Sims 2 music from my profile. You can like mark that when you play a playlist on Spotify. So I have excluded it from my profile. The first year that I was doing it, my Spotify Wrapped was like literally only the Sims 2 soundtrack. And sometimes, like last year, I was playing the Sims Medieval soundtrack a lot on stream. And I was like, I even had this thought. I was like, oh, I should exclude it from my taste profile. And then I was like, well, I don't play it enough to need to worry about that. Spotify Wrapped last year, Sims Medieval. Wrong, I did play it enough to have to worry about that. But like, why would I think that I was gonna play the Sims Medieval soundtrack that much on stream? Like, how could I have foreseen that? We were all shocked. But the castle kit, you know, so it makes sense. But yeah, that was a mistake that I had made, I guess. I didn't take the Sims Medieval soundtrack seriously enough. Yeah, I've had incidents like that over the years. I've had the Stardew Valley soundtrack gets me like that too, because I also, well, with the Stardew Valley one, I think I like thought I had excluded it from my taste profile on Spotify, and then I obviously had not done that, and so my Spotify Wrapped was like, can Stardew Valley soundtrack? It's your favorite artist. Play the Medieval soundtrack or Stardew? We can listen to one of them. I'm gonna play Stardew all week. Should we get the Stardew Valley soundtrack going? Yeah, why not? Now we're farming. Okay, I like that bathroom. That feels okay to me for now. I'm gonna do the kitchen. I think that we need to swap these counters out to be yellow. I feel like that's sort of the key to this entire house. We're going for like this kind of cutesy, like sunny little color. I think this is a good reason for us to not put a darker wood floor either. I feel like it's very bright in here and we should stick to it. Okay. Trash can. I think I'll probably put the fridge over here. The stove can go there. Just use this one. Save reminder. Didn't I just save? I'll do it again, but. Yeah, Minecraft has good music too. Now you want to play Stardew? You should. You should farm. It's a good time. I wish that I could have the sink centered. But we can't very well, like, scoot this over, can we? I mean, we could, I guess, do that. I don't know. It makes me feel like upset, so maybe I shouldn't. Let's just keep it going. 2 sinks? I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll just let this be flat across here. I wonder if I were to get, like... Sometimes I have been known to do stuff like this. Obviously, it's clipping, like, very annoyingly. You just have to decide how much we care about that. I care about it quite a bit, unfortunately. But you could possibly cover that up. I like how it looks when it's centered so much. The clipping is too noticeable on this counter. We can just shove the sink over there. We'll leave that open for, like, I don't know, anything else, I guess. Decorative stuff. It's so much cuter that way, but, like, the clipping is just unbearable. No. Make the kitchen bigger? What? Like, which way? You see? We're in trouble. We built the entire exterior of the house. I mean, we have this, it's not like it's just this kitchen that has this problem. I have built many kitchens in The Sims 4 that we have struggled with this in. It's not just today. It's anytime you've got them this scale. All right, let's put down our little clutter objects. Okay, cute. I put a microwave like right in the middle of that. No, I won't do that. No, you can't alt place the sink in the middle of the 2 cabinets. It has to slot, frustratingly, so you can't really do that. It's quite particular how it works. I might put this over here. Just like I might put... I want like the little one that has sunflowers on it. 2 windows? Well, see, the window is quite wide. I oftentimes will do 2 windows, but again, I'm prioritizing. Sometimes, like, you just gotta choose if you care more about how it looks from the inside or the outside sometimes. And like, in this case, I care more about how it looks from the outside. So that's why I did it like that. Because the kitchen isn't bad. Like, it's fine. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not like it's a problem necessarily. So I'm gonna leave it and just complain. Yeah, we tried that cream pasta. It looked horrible with the clipping. Like, actually horrible with the clipping. It wasn't good like that. Oh, look at you and your pretty yellow stuff. That's so cute. That is cute too. Okay. Absolutely adorable in this little room. Now, do we want to put this yellow wallpaper, or is that too far? Personally, I think that it's not too far, but maybe it is too far in this room. Like, maybe it would be better to not have it. No, it's cute. Just wasn't sure how I liked it up against that, but it's fine. It looks good like that. I love the trim at the top. It's so like pretty and flowery. It's really nice. There's one of these that's like really yellow and flowery too. Okay. Do we want to put tile inside of the kitchen? I have yet to use this tile, despite a lot of effort to be honest with you. Like, it's not for lack of trying. I think I like it. Maybe I should center that. Checkered marble. Well, I do that all the time. That's why, the only reason I'm wanting to use this tile is because I never use it. Like, I'm trying to think about maybe an option that we don't normally go for. 82 months? Oh my god. Hi, Sasha. Wow. What about, like... Because checker marble is the prettiest. Yeah, it's nice like that. It really is nice like that. You truly cannot go wrong. No. I wish we had a table that was like a little bit skinnier to put over here. Oh well. Just do a little plant. See, you guys, you talk a lot about kitchen rugs, but this is the Sims 4. And the Sims 4 base game is like very troubling. No, we're not using a budget for this. Yeah, there's just not really a lot of options. Do you see what I mean though? Like, go back. Round rug centered in the cabinet area. Yeah, but that's like, that's what I mean by troubling. Like, I don't know. I do like the idea of this one. It really bugs me how it's like partially underneath the fridge, but I think I may have to get over myself with that a little bit. Maybe we could put the fire alarm in there too. Please, dear God, don't put the counter in front of the window. Pesky pretzel, if this bothers you, you should have seen me about 5 minutes ago losing my mind over trying to center a sink in front of it. Like I was saying before, like, sometimes with The Sims 4, like, you just have to pick and choose your battles. Like, I hate that too, don't get me wrong. But, like, I want to use that window. I want to match it to upstairs. I don't want to have two small windows. Like, we've tried all these different... I knew when I put the window there that it was going to do that. But you have to pick and choose. Like, do you want it to look good from the outside or the inside? Like, what's your priority? Sometimes you got to just, like, pretend that there's, like, a piece of trim right there. Like, let's imagine that this was right there. The Sims 4, you gotta just like, oh, I don't see it. With some things, because otherwise you're gonna lose your mind. It makes building not fun when we like sit here and let these little things get to us too much. Trust me, I am guilty of letting little things get to me too much. It's me, I'm the problem with that in this game. But yeah, you just gotta like, you just gotta play pretend sometimes. Because otherwise it's a nightmare. Otherwise, it's no fun to play this stupid game. A center island in the kitchen? I think it'll be too small. You see what I mean? I thought about trying to put, like a little peninsula before. Over here. Which, like, I still think would be nice, but, I don't know. That kind of changes the whole vibe of the room if you try and put a peninsula in there. Then I'd probably have to get rid of it. So I I don't know. I decided against it. It's a bit cramped, you know? Oh yeah, no, we tried that, Nay. Trust me, you guys, we've tried all the things. You know when you do like doing it like this to try and center a sink? Trust me, this is a battle I've been fighting with this game for a long time. So all of the things you can try and do to fix the sink being annoying, I've done them. It still hurts. It still hurts. Okay, I'm not sure about any of these yellow. We might not want to do yellow in here. You know what I never use are these chairs. These are like the ones that come in less swatches. They're a little bit fancier. Should we do them? That could be fun. Oh, I wish that this came in yellow. I'm gonna use that somewhere, but not in here. Hanging pots and pans. We could put some of those. There are a couple options. There's like, now I'm back in the kitchen again. Oh boy. There are some like ceiling rack ones. I cannot look at these ceiling rack ones without being reminded of like, oh, stupid. Oh my God, I just went to manage worlds with a hotkey by accident. I can't look at those without thinking about Sims 2. Looking at that is like so Sims 2 to me. No, it's actually when you hit F1, it takes you to manage worlds. I was trying to hit escape and I hit F1. I do that a lot when I'm playing this game. But you could do like this sort of thing. I'd probably want to move that though, if we did that. Or you could get like the wall decor variant of it. Like these. But I actually kind of like this hanging from the ceiling ones. I feel like it's honestly kind of cute and I never use it, so maybe I will try it. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Do they block the counter? No, they shouldn't. Your Sims are like not as bad at existing as it might seem. They're not great at existing, but they're not terrible either. So they are able to get around some things like that sometimes. Yeah, I don't really normally use that thing either. Can I raise this up one and have it not clip? Yeah, I sure can. Okay, that could be cute. What else should we put in here? I already have like a thing out of the room for plates, so we could do like a fancy cabinet. I too am bad at existing. Yeah. You, me, and like The Sims 3. We all have that much in common. Is this one also spring themed? I mean, not really outright spring themed, but I guess maybe a little bit. That wasn't what we like set out to do, but sometimes these things just happen, don't they? Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there. It's hard to know like where some of this stuff is gonna fit and be okay. How do you get diagonal windows to not stretch? Oh, they did stretch. You see, they're supposed to be this size. You see how they're wider? Some of the windows just stretch in different ways. But they're wider because it's diagonal. If I put it like onto the flat part, it gets smaller. The flower cart by the slanted window. Okay, this thing I never use inside. Do you think that's a weird one? Maybe not with this plant on the table then, because it's too similar. I never use that. Should we try that? No, I don't think I'm gonna put curtains in this room. I think we're gonna leave it all open. Because that's kind of the beauty of the sunroom. Yeah, I've never considered putting it inside. That's my first time ever using that thing inside. I kind of like it like that. It's definitely different. I do think that it has sort of a different, like, this is very, like, casual, outdoorsy almost, and the table is very formal. So, sizing it down makes it really small. I don't know if I like it as much like that. Your grandma has a tea cart similarly shaped. That's good. That's good. We can say it's like a tea cart. I guess it has to be like there. I wonder if I put this, somebody said put it on top of the bookshelf. I don't know, I feel like it's too, it's not like, I'm struggling. We've got like farm, fancy manor, and there's not a lot of, and I want to use the formal chairs because I never use them. If we switch to these chairs, this is like, I think the missing piece. The key is to make them like less fancy, and all of a sudden it looks fine. You know? All right, let's stop looking at it. Let's do a different room. Sometimes this helps me when I'm like sat here being so annoying about something like this, where I just like keep staring at it and changing my mind over and over. Let's just ignore it, because sometimes you come back to it in like 5 minutes and your opinion has changed. But if you stare at it too long, then like you get lost in it and you like can't decide. Let's just not think about it for a second, and then we can come back and have fresh eyes for it. I do want a grandfather clock. Jeez, that's gonna be like $1 million right there. Okay, coat rack, grandfather clock. What about an ottoman? This could be kind of cute. And maybe a taller plant of some sort. It's a little bit more modern looking, but... Umbrella, please. Oh, unfortunately, we don't have umbrellas in this version of the game. I know. I know. Only base game, no umbrellas, no rain, no seasons. So I guess they don't have any rain, so they don't have to worry about that. So in a way, like, it's fine. But yeah, we don't have any rain, so we don't have to worry about that. Doesn't exist in the base game. Yeah, I keep forgetting to disable the sleek bathroom kit. I have them all disabled but that one. It's not that big of a deal, I just won't use it. I keep forgetting to turn it off. I haven't added it to my like command line copy paste. Because I keep forgetting that it exists, like, since it's new. But it's not really a big deal. Oh, is it not, Christine? That'll do it too. Let's see. Maybe I could do these, but we do them both like in white or something. Just going partially up the stairs. Okay, scoot that over. Oh, I was about to say let's put a clock on the wall. I was gonna put this clock right there as if there's not a clock literally right there. That is ridiculous of me to even suggest. That's my bad, everybody, sorry. Well, that starts tomorrow, you. That's every day but tomorrow. Or wait, every day but today. Sorry. What am I talking about? Okay, go back over then. Your mom collects clocks. She has a whole wall of them. That's fun. I love that. Yeah, my grandma has a bunch of clocks. She has clocks in like every single room of the house. Literally, not an exaggeration. Some rooms more than one. let's come back to that part too. Maybe I'll do this upstairs hallway then real quick. I will consider putting curtains on this window. You have 2 clocks in your bedroom, not counting your phone, plus the clock in your bathroom. Really? So are they like alarm clocks? Or are they digital clocks? Like what's the situation with the clocks in your rooms, Christine? I only have 1 physical clock in my house. I mean, fair enough, that makes sense. I have 1 clock. And I guess that's not counting like the stove has and the microwave has a digital clock on it. But yeah, I don't keep like a digital alarm clock or anything. Oh, the hatch alarm clock. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, we have 1 clock on the wall. But it's more of like honestly, it really serves like decorative purposes. It's not really there to help tell the time, although it does. They can have one up here too. Beautiful. No. I want the fancy painting. This one. Love that. Beautiful. Should I just put that up there? That light size down. We can put some more like little decorative stuff. I think I want to get maybe like the bunny. That could be cute. Put you in yellow. I'm good with that. Okay. That's nice. What about, I think actually I'll probably keep that fireplace color. I quite like it. I will put this, and I'm gonna get some nice lights on either side of it. I might also go get a sim real quick, because I want to change the lighting color. Let me have you move in. Free real estate, okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, the watering can just in the middle of the room. I intend to use it, so I'm saving it. But it does look funny like that, doesn't it? It's cute. The Grouch Meanie. Yeah, this guy has a bunch of bad traits that he randomized. He's terrible. Every bad trait your sim can get, he's got him. Ooh. Should we try that? There's gonna be 4 bedrooms upstairs. No, we should use like this one, because this one I think might have a swatch that's kind of like yellowy. Oh, we could try and bring in more green into this part of the house. That has like green and yellow. That matches the color of the rug too. Although this is blue, which is bad news, because nothing matches. I mean, I don't like this shade either. I think it's horrible, Gabi, but this is The Sims 4. Like we keep saying, like you can't always win. When you're playing this game, like you just, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't really want it to be the dark emerald color. That's not the vibes for the house. I don't really think that's the right energy. I mean, this one has like kind of a pastel yellow to it, which we could do instead. Maybe that's better. Okay, let's put chess. You know what we could put is I could do the really fancy dining chairs that I couldn't use before, that I wanted but didn't get. We could put those in the little chest room. Yeah. Absolutely. Do you think I should have gone for a starker white? I feel like now that we have the different couch color in there, we should. What's my favorite Stardew Valley song? Sam's Band. I'm actually not kidding. How far away are we from that? Oh, we're a ways away. That's okay. Some of them are short. You would get distracted trying to play chess in that room? Yeah, it would be tough, wouldn't it? What the heck? My brother Brett just randomly texted me. He just drew this. I have a cardinal that lives in my backyard. I named it Mo. He just texted me, he said, I drew Mo. That's so good. He's really talented. He's a very, very talented artist. The way he just like, oh, I just drew this bird. Casual. Like, that's like, I want to frame that. That's nice. That is really nice. Oh, we gotta get more curtains over here too, on this one. There you go. Beautiful. What about another chair in the corner? This is the same one, the same swatch? I think so. Let's put that, and then if we got like a little lamp next to it. This lamp never comes in quite the colors that I want it to. No, it's just a hobby, Queen Pasta. He's not studying it or anything. He just likes to draw. He always has. When he was a kid, he was like majorly obsessed with drawing planes when he was like really young. And now like he draws a lot of animals. Like he likes to he'll paint like sharks and stuff sometimes. He's made a lot of like pictures of tigers and things. He drew like all the pets, like my parents' dog and stuff. That's a very cool hobby to have for sure. Yeah, let's use this. I actually started it last Wednesday, Tiff. We'll play like the second day of the save starting tomorrow. Oh, it doesn't look good right there. I'll just pick something else for it. Maybe we could do another one of the bookshelves. Yeah, I like that thing. Grand piano. Oh, see, that would have been nice. It might be hard to fit it in here. It's kind of tight. I do like that. Really, Ellie? I bet it's hard to do like the fur and the feathers and stuff when you're drawing them. I can totally see that being really difficult. I possess no drawing talent. Like zero whatsoever. I've never been good at drawing. I tried a lot when I was a kid. I like wanted to be good at drawing really bad, but I've never been good at that. That was never my thing, that's for sure. I would love to be good at drawing, but yeah, it's never been my thing. I'm good at some crafts, but not drawing. Definitely not drawing. Well, yeah, it's a skill. Obviously, the more you practice, the better you get at it. But some people, I think that like, to an extent, like some people just have like an eye for it and are therefore like better at picking it up, you know? I also possess zero musical talent, and I don't think I could learn. I think I could probably learn to draw with enough like serious effort. I could never, I can't learn music. There's no hope for me. I am a lost cause. It's actually unbelievable how like bad I am with stuff like that. Like sometimes Dan will try and get me to play a game. He's like, try and match my pitch. I literally can't do it. Like I physically can't, and I think that I'm doing it, and he's like, you're not even close. Like this is absurd. Like I have no musical talent. I don't have any of that. I can't hear stuff like that. Like when Maggie came over for Easter yesterday, you know what, Quippy? She was over for Easter yesterday. And we were like in the kitchen cooking before my parents got there and stuff. And she made like some joke like, okay, Dan, harmonize, like, cause we were playing music in the kitchen. Honestly, I can't hear that. Like, I don't get it. And sometimes Dan will tell me that like when I sing in the car, he's like, oh, you're harmonizing. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to sing. Like I can't, it doesn't land for me. I'm bad, really bad. It's kind of funny. We all have our talents. Yeah. That's not mine. No, Christine, not at all. Yeah. She said, oh. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it is. It's bad and embarrassing. So off pitch that you harmonize is a slay. See, when you think about it, it's actually a big win for me. You know, Big Tome, Tomb maybe? I have wondered that before, because the other thing, I've always like, I don't know, I think I'm like hypersensitive to sound. Like sometimes like the sound, I don't know how to explain it, but there are things where I'm like, I literally can't, I'm about to lose my mind because of a noise playing. But also, one time these headphones were broken and I didn't know until Dan came to my desk. He put them on. He said, there's no audio playing out of your left ear. I was like, what? I literally did not know. And it's not, I can hear out of both of my ears. Like I can, but I literally did not know that one of them wasn't playing any sound. Who knows for how long it was like that. And I was using it. But like, I think that there's something off with me with like sound processing, because I literally can't do it. No, I don't think it had just broken, Zelda. If we're being honest with ourselves, it was probably broken for a while. I don't know. You don't need audio. The Sims 2 soundtrack is stuck in your head. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I do like that. I think that it would be nice to have a little bit more furniture over here. Something tall maybe, but I don't know what. Oh, what if we had like a radio? They're all ugly though. Oh my god. We could do it like that, and then we could put, oh, that's the same plant that I have on the other side of it. That's no good. If I move the chess table, oh no, you still can't put a piano in this corner. It's too tight for a piano. Look, like I guess you could technically try and squeeze one, but that is like so small, you know? Yeah, we could really use some nicer looking radios in this game. That would be lovely. Yeah, the echo would be no good in there. Let's put like a couple shelves. We can get some like books and stuff. I really wish that the base game had an upright piano. It's kind of weird that it doesn't, right? I know we finally got one in like other packs, so now I'm getting greedy. But I've always felt like, why do we not have one in this? All right, let's do cutesy sort of pastels. No, the keyboard one is actually from City Living, so that's not base game either. The only pianos in the base game are the 2 grand pianos. These 2. To me, I feel like the grand piano is like the sort of fancy object, and then there should be just like an upright standard one in the base game. Like the grand one should have been the pack content, and we should have gotten the upright piano first. Right? I'm gonna see about putting a couple urns in here. Try and get this on the, oops. Okay, you need to go away for a second. I wanna fit you in like, okay, go away. I wanna put this like right here. Nope. A little bit further over. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Pretty. It's grandma and grandpa. Yo, you know what's funny? This isn't funny, it's morbid, but it's funny to me, okay? So my parents' dog passed away a couple weeks ago. That's not the funny part. That's horrible. It's actually been a very horrible time. The funny part is that yesterday we were trying to take a photo, like an Easter photo at my parents' house, and we were trying to do like a timer photo. So we like put the phone up on the fireplace mantle and we leaned it up against Bimmy's box of ashes. And we were like, oh, Bimmy's holding the camera. So she's taking the photo. It was nice of her. So very kind to hold the camera for us, you know? But see, she was involved. That's why it's funny and not morbid, you know what I mean? But you do that? Yeah. It's a good height. The fireplace is a good height for the camera, so it makes sense. It's a good spot to do it. All right, let's decorate the upstairs bathroom. She did take a great picture. She did a really good job with it. It was impressive. Let's do this in pink. A nice light. Oh yeah, we could put a fancier light above the chess table. That would be cuter. I do like that. A tripod for your phone that lives in your car. See, that is really smart to bring to family gatherings and stuff. That is really smart. Diabolical to start out the story with something funny that happened and then talk about the dog. I know, that was a bad intro to the story, but look, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. The books are clipping on the shelf. I did it on purpose. I clipped them together on oh, you mean like this? I guess because I had alt placed it before. I thought I had just raised it up one, but I didn't. We got it, it's fine. I fixed. Well, this doesn't really fit. Maybe I will use the plant is also clipping. Where? Oh, did I put them all at the wrong height? Oh no, I guess I just raised this one up. Well, we really shouldn't have looked at it from that angle. There's no benefit to us looking at it from that angle. We all just feel sad. Don't look too far down. I clipped that on purpose. I didn't know you could see it from the bottom. But that's no biggie. It's fine. Okay, I'm actually not gonna use this one up here. I'm gonna be really brave and we're only gonna have a tub. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I don't think the yellow works in here. I think it's too bright, so. Oh, we gotta cheat for money again. Okay, we can try and do like some cutesy double sinks. Ooh. It's, you know, it's a little bit tight up here. Kind of like scarily tight. We finally get our double sink. Yeah, chat wins this one. You can have your double sink this time around. What about a chicken? That feels like cute for the bathroom, right? Okay. They'll be able to fit through there. It's just like not the biggest space, but it's not really a problem. It's just something to consider, I guess. Maybe I'll hang that there and put this on this wall. I think the house is gonna be over 150K. It very well might be. It's already... No, not over 150, actually. I think it'll be like 100,000. That's my guess. Let me decorate this patio before I forget too. It's probably somewhere around 70 something, 80,000-ish. Maybe it's 80,000 now. I don't want to check. I kind of want to get through it and then check at the end. I think it's fun to do that, so I might hold off before I look. Because then we can play a little guessing game, you know? Okay, I'm just putting this in here so we can have some shelves in that little hallway. Let's begin with the nursery. And in the nursery, I think I'm gonna paint it like this, because that is just so cute. Oh, we can do curtains like this. Wasn't it over 90 when I moved the sim in? Spoilers! I didn't know that. I don't want to know how much it costs. I want to wait. I want to guess at the end. I guess I'll just put a dresser. It's very small. It's really, like, not a great situation with it being this small. Unbox entitlement. Pink? Okay, we can actually scoot this over then. Oh, maybe I'll put you right there. And we can put like a little nightstand next to it or something. I'm just playing the Stardew Valley soundtrack, Laura. Stardew Valley today. I was playing Sims 2 earlier, but then I decided to switch it up. And the baby doesn't actually need any of this stuff. No, exactly. So no matter what, it's fine. The baby will be fine. Could they be like a little tropical baby? No. I do want to put some flowers on this. Maybe we could do some cute ones like these, because I haven't really used those yet. something like this too. Well, I don't, maybe I don't need to be alt placing it. You can just leave it be. Full-length mirror for the baby. Maybe a rug for the baby. I'm gonna play Stardew all week after today, Steph. I understand that that's probably gonna bother some people, so I'm just gonna get ahead of it and say, listen, I am planning currently like 40 streams for May because of my fundraiser. And almost all of them, the vast majority of them are gonna be The Sims. So I'm giving myself this. We're gonna have farm week and we're gonna play a lot of Stardew this week on stream. And if you hate that, don't worry. We got loads of Sims content coming up once we get into May for the fundraiser. Okay, I like that being off the wall a little bit more. I think it'll be fun to have farm week, so. Okay, let's do, maybe this one can be like a teenager's room. And maybe they could have, I don't know. Oh, you know what I really like actually is this wallpaper. I haven't used this one in a while. I think I'm gonna do the parents' room with this sunflower bed. Maybe they could have like something like that in their walls. I know, if you were a teenager and you had this bedroom, could you imagine? This is like truly living the dream. They've got it all. Should I center this with that? Probably, I think. You could have like your reading nook in the corner, like over there. It's unbelievable. No, they're not gonna be able to go up to the top tower. I wasn't picturing that. We have a ladder already. Frankly, I think that putting 2 ladders is like a bit much. I'm not gonna use the top tower. I'm just gonna like have nothing up there. That one's good for this. Can't you remove the floor? I mean, you could remove the floor of it, but I don't really like how the wallpaper looks like that, you know? Because with this one, with the trim, kind of irks me. So I was just gonna like have it be a fake room that you can see from the outside, but not access from the inside. I know you can open it, but it depends on what wallpaper I'm using, but sometimes I don't like it. Maybe they could actually have their dresser in front of the window. Because they should be able to get around that just fine still. That would be good. You see, there's honestly like so much really cute, nice stuff in the base game. It really is lovely. Maybe I use this same lamp again. Base game has come a long way. I mean, all this stuff is old base game though, at least. In this particular part of the build. We have a lot of new base game stuff in here, but the stuff in this room is old base game. You can put clutter in the bay window, but when you do it, the lighting gets kind of weird on it. Because the game thinks that it's like outside and you can only scoot it back so far. It can be kind of weird trying to clutter up the bay windows, I have learned over the years. I've always found that really disappointing. It like doesn't quite work how you want it to. Let's put this. How far can I scoot that? Pretty far. Okay. Should we give them a desk in the little bay window. Or this isn't a bay window. We're talking about bay window so much. In the tower. I don't know. I think that like adding slots to the bay window is kind of hard because it's like in between two rooms. Like the reason that it gets weird with the lighting is that because like the game thinks it's like outside or like halfway through the wall. So I don't know if they would ever, I don't think they could, well, at least I don't think they would update that one. I feel like the higher chances that maybe they make a new bay window and that new bay window has slots, like specifically on just that window. If they were to do that, but I don't really know that for sure. I'm just guessing, obviously. I'm just talking. But yeah, I feel like it might be difficult just because of the nature of it. Like it's like in this weird in-between space. You know what I mean? You kind of have to like, you can try to alt place stuff in there basically right now, but it's kind of weird still. Or they could give you, maybe they could give you one that has like preset clutter. Maybe that's more realistic. Like if they made one that had like a little plant and a bookshelf on it, so it looked like it had stuff on it, even if it doesn't actually have stuff on it. I feel like I could see them doing that. That would be really cool. That's a good happy medium to me. I would be okay with that if they did that. That's cute. Yeah, The Sims 3 had one kind of like that, right? Those were the days. I'm literally, like, honestly, I feel jealous of this sim. Like, how does it feel to live my dream? Seriously, imagine if you had this room. They have everything, this person. It's not fair. What if we got a little shelf above their bed and I put some cute stuff on it? Books. Oh, they could have like this. Maybe they have like a special signed copy of a book from their favorite author and they have hung it up. This is really making me mad. Leave that right there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna put this here just so I can custom slot stuff to this thing. I want it in pretty pastels. What else do I want? Stack of CDs might be kind of cute. You put candles in random places and everyone always says it's a fire hazard. Yeah, I'll put candles like pretty much anywhere in my Sims builds, and people always tell me fire hazard as well, but I sort of think like it's The Sims. So I'm not too worried about it in game. We just tell people, oh, don't worry, it's like a, you know, it's one of those LED candles or something. I feel like that's kind of cute. I think that helps with it looking like it belongs to a younger sim too. Oops, that's not spelled right. Book. But candles are just so cute. Like you can't not use them. Oh yeah, the CD item, you get it from the Tech Guru career. Remember when you used to need these to listen to music? You do? Then you're definitely old enough to have these lying around. I think that's a fun little clutter item though. Okay, so we have a guitar, we have a desk. That's the only computer in the house so far, so that's actually a good thing. Wow, The Sims called you old, chat. Did you hear that? That's kind of messed up when you think about it. Maybe we could do like a green themed little kids room. We could do it like this. Have I ever owned a CD? I have owned a CD. I have absolutely owned a CD. I even still own some CDs. What about a green themed rug? That's not really the vibes, is it? This gets it like a little bit more childish, but that might be a good thing. Right? You buy CDs, vinyl should be expensive sometimes. I can see that, yeah. I can see that. I like the ladybug rug, it's cute. Let's find some more cutesy kid stuff to put in here. That's probably too on the nose with the green, right? I think so. I can do this one. Maybe I'll put this over here. You know what is so annoying? And I literally just complained about this in the video that I'm gonna post. I filmed it today. I don't know what day this week I'm posting it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I was just complaining about how I wish that we had a solid white version of this. Like so badly, because sometimes you want to use it and it just doesn't match anything. Like it's so frustrating. Your first CD was the Cinderella Story soundtrack followed by Hilary Duff. Oh, I love that. My first CD that was like mine, was Taylor Swift Fearless. But my family had a couple, like, we had some other ones. Like, we had Taylor Swift's debut album on CD, but it wasn't, like, my CD. You know? Yours was Britney Spears' first album? Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I like the polka dots on this. Maybe not that color. This one has, like, a few more colors to it, which is good. You had the High School Musical soundtracks? Oh, that's so good. I don't think I ever had the High School Musical soundtracks on CD. I would like to have that now. like if I had the High School Musical soundtrack CD now, I'd be thrilled. Maybe we'd put a couple of posters for this kid. I always like this little reading poster. And they can have like a little sporty one too. Only problem with the reading one is that it's very close to the color of the wall. They went back and they gave us some more swatches of a few of the other posters, but not of that one. That could be cute. Spice Girls, oh, that's a good one too. You have every Shrek movie on DVD? We had a couple of the Shrek movies on DVD. We had the first and the second one on DVD. We also had The Lion King. We didn't really have that many DVDs when I was a kid, so the ones that we did have, I watched like so many times. We had Nemo too. I've seen Nemo like about 1 million times. Yeah, it's from It Takes Two, yeah. But it's Simlish. You know what else we had was a VHS of The Little Mermaid. And I kid you not, I used to watch that movie over and over. When I was a very small child, I would like only watch that. I have so many memories of like, we had like a little, one of them box TVs that was like, you know, this big. I'd be watching The Little Mermaid over and over and over and over again on this little TV that my parents had in the guest room for some reason. It used to be on, like, in the sunroom when we lived in Chicago, but then when we moved to Florida, it was in the guest room. I think because they bought a, like, different TV for the living room, you know? Yeah, I used to be really obsessed with that as a small child. Your preschool teacher called your mom and said that you wouldn't play with your friends at recess because you wanted to watch Little Mermaid? Well, you had your priorities straight. They should have let you. Or you wanted to sing it, is that what you said? Yeah, they should have let you. Who wants to hang out with their friends when they could be singing Little Mermaid? Like, no, they don't know what they're talking about, and you should have been able to do that. And the friends should have been singing with you. If they weren't, that's their own fault. Oh yeah, I was scared of Ursula. Honestly, still kind of am. Okay, that's good. Science table on the kids' patio? That could be kind of cute, actually. We could do that. That way it's outside, too. So if it burns, like... we're a safer bet, I guess. What my favorite Sims is? Well, Marmo, listen. I don't think anybody wants to hear this, but I think at this point in my life, The Sims 4 is my favorite Sims game. Just because I've played it, as of like now, so much more than any other Sims game. However, The Sims 3, in my opinion, is the greatest game ever made. Now, I don't think that's popular opinion. I think most people prefer like The Sims 2, etc. For me, as a child, I played The Sims 3 for the most part, and I love The Sims 3. I have like, just, it is my favorite thing in the world. It's hard to play as much now because it doesn't run very well. You know, like when I try and build on The Sims 3 and she crashes, it really is, it's hard. Her and I, we don't get along as well these days as we used to. But yeah, you sort of love all these games for different reasons, you know? But yeah, definitely The Sims 4 just, I don't know, at this point, I've played it so much more than I ever played the other ones, which makes sense. Like, I became a Sims YouTuber. So nobody's really surprised by that development, but yeah, I loved The Sims 3 though. Ooh, a little bit of green. That works. You have short phases with The Sims 3 until it crashes really badly, then you go back to 4. Yeah, well, I've sort of had the same experience. Like, I'll like get like really deep into a save or something, and then maybe I'm like in a legacy, and I've been playing for a while, and you know, we just got like the genie lamp. Now I have loads of money, and I'm gonna build a new house, and I'm so excited. I'm building it. It's lagging so bad. I can't use creative style because it's so laggy. You gotta go back into live mode to save because you can't save in build mode. And it always, like, I always have crashes in between live and build mode. And the fact that you have to load back into live mode to then save, but that's what causes my game to crash, is the loading back into live mode. Like, that will push you over the edge. Like, it's so painful to build in The Sims 3 these days that, like, I want to so bad. I love it so much, but my God, it is such a pain. We've all been there. But yeah, it's really sad. It's really, really sad that it does that. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna switch this over here. I think I'm gonna put a desk on this side. I think we could benefit from a second computer in this house. Yeah, and then obviously, like, you know, you suffer through a game crash, then it does not really exactly inspire you to want to keep playing, does it? That's a surefire way to make you be like, okay, I've actually had enough for a little bit now, I think. So. Sims 3 was truly ahead of its time, but not always in a good way. Yeah. The Sims 3 also, she's kind of ugly. Like, when you look back at the Sims 3, like unmodded Sims 3, why does it look like that? Like, it's because this is a key example of like them trying to make something that felt super modern, and they tried to do it in 2009. So then it doesn't look modern anymore, does it? It just looks terrible. It's really bad. Allie, thank you for the gifted subs. And like the shadows are so dark. It's not even just that. It's like there's so many things about The Sims 3 these days that just like did not age well. I think that The Sims 4, while people have like, you know, different opinions about the like graphics and the art style of The Sims 4, the fact that The Sims 4 is so cartoony is gonna make it age a lot better, because it's not trying to look hyper realistic. So when the hyper realistic graphics get better, The Sims 4 was never trying to do that. So it's not gonna get dated in like 2014 time. Like, it's been around for a long time. The Sims 4 I think still looks fresh and nice. Obviously a lot of the stuff from 2014 looks kind of ugly, but like they can keep updating and making new stuff in this style, and it looks, you know, it looks good. Which is nice. That's a win. Yeah, and it's not perfect, obviously, but like it's definitely, I think this is a big improvement from The Sims 3 in that way. Oops. Cute. Yeah, the graphics that they make that are like super realistic for games nowadays, they look really good. Obviously, I wasn't really like, I feel like I can't really say that I was like sentient when The Sims 3 first came out, in the sense that I was a child, so I don't really think that I had like valid opinions about the realism and like the look of The Sims 3 graphics. Like, I don't know, I was so young, like it didn't really matter to me. So I don't even know if it was like really good for the time or not. You know what I mean? But like the stuff that they make nowadays that's super realistic looks really good. Like, kind of like, I struggle to see how it could even get significantly better than what we have right now, graphics wise, with a lot of games, but obviously like it probably will, and it's just an interesting thought. Are kids not sentient? Well, I'm kidding, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, we were different at that age. Like, not able to, it's hard to like look back on that and like trust your own opinions and stuff when you're that young. Because I don't even think you really were able to form them that well. At least, like, I don't feel like the way I felt and thought back then about things looking good and being good. Like, it's different when you're only 9 or whatever. Okay, I do like this. I might actually put a couple of extra toys on the patio. Maybe you can pretend that the kid was out here playing with them. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah. Your taste changes daily. Exactly. Like, I'll have a different opinion about something like, you know, 2 months from now than I do today. And I think that's just life though, right? Like, as you grow and change, like, the way you think about things grows and changes too. Okay, let's put some really nice little potted plants on the front porch. I've been using this gnome one a lot recently. I've done it in like 3 builds this week, but I really like that little gnome swatch, so I'm gonna do it again. Kids will think orange and lime green is a good color combo. Hey, how many of us begged our parents to paint our rooms an absolutely horrendous color? Hot pink. hot pink. Like my childhood bedroom, I was operating with like this, but a little bit less blue toned. If I were to build my bedroom in The Sims, like I would put that. That was not a good choice, but I loved it at the time. I look back on that, I had like neon pink walls. Like it was wild. And my parents let me paint them myself. And I did that when I was like, maybe like 10 or something. But they were like, if you want to paint your room, you have to do it. And they actually let me do it. And I did a terrible job. Like a terrible job, but they let me. And in hindsight, like that was probably a bad idea, but I had the time of my life doing that. I loved doing that. And you know, it's been painted over now, like it's fine. But they let me do it. And I was so happy with it. When you turn off the lights, could you see the walls glowing? Oh my God. You know what the bigger problem with it was that because I painted it, there were like pink splotches all across the ceiling. When I got older, when I was in like middle school, early high school, I was really embarrassed about that my room was like so poorly painted. But as a kid, I was like, yeah, I painted this. Like it was me. I felt like really proud of myself when I was little about it, but when I got a little bit older, yeah, I was on a ladder and everything, Mel. It was probably dangerous. I turned out okay though. Almost as if an actual child did it. Yeah. Yeah. Yours was Pepto Pink. Oh, I have a Pepto Pink room now in my house. My guest room is Pepto Bismol Pink. You know how I know? The person who painted it, we like hired painters to paint the whole house all at once, all the inside. And the person who painted it, I overheard him talking to my dad, and he was like, oh, this room looks like Pepto Bismol. Sorry, I'm gonna choke. It's the Pepto Bismol. But he was like laughing at it. Hold on. I have to cough. I'm back. And it looks like I'm crying. I'm good. I'm fine. What happened? Oh, I just like choked on my own spit, probably. Anyway, the painter was like, this room looks like Pepto Bismol. It's kind of messed up. He's right though. It does a little bit look like that. But personally, I love that about it. You look away for a split second. No, I refuse to cough on camera. Makes me feel embarrassed, so I don't do it. If it can be avoided, at least. You like Pepto Bismol? Yeah, it's cute. It's a nice color. The other funny story about my house, like, and the paint colors of it, I've said it before on stream, so I'm sorry to repeat myself again, but this one always kind of gets me too. So we painted honestly, my downstairs bathroom, the cabinet in it is kind of like this color. Like the way that this looks in the evening. Like where the sink is, the vanity table or whatever in the bathroom looks like that. And I think it's adorable. Like it's so like, it's like a cute, like buttery yellow, like it's really pretty. I like it a lot. Well, we had like an exterminator come into the house and he was like, oh, where's your bathroom? And let him use the bathroom, obviously. And when he came out, he said to Dan, because he knew we had just moved in. He was like, oh man, old owners did that? Like, geez, the bathroom. Like, can you believe that yellow cabinet? Meanwhile, we had like literally just painted it yellow. Like it was us and we did it like the week before. I'm not offended. I know it's like an acquired taste, right? Like I get it, but I thought that was so funny. I wasn't there. Like I think I was like in the other room. So I wasn't talking to him. He was talking to Dan, but I heard him say it. I don't remember if Dan, I think Dan probably, because Dan is like, he would have been like, oh, we did that. Like that was us. He's like willing to, I don't know, speak up, I guess, about it. But, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. I think if it were me, I would have been like, oh yeah, can you believe it? Like if I were the one talking to him, I would have just been like, yeah, geez, yellow. But Dan's a bit more like, I'm gonna cough again. Hold on, let me drink some water. My throat. Yeah, I don't want to make anybody else uncomfortable, so I just go along with stuff when people ask me. I'm not very confrontational. Okay, I think I like how the porch is looking. We have to figure out the outside and then do like all of the trees and stuff because we haven't done that yet either. Yeah, just like awkwardly laughing at them or like at the situation when they say it. You're like, haha, yeah. Smile and nod when they bring it up. Just so you don't have to talk about it anymore. What? You non-confrontational? Me? Yeah, I know, shocker, right? Nobody's surprised. I don't like that one. Let's do it like that. Your husband's parents helped you paint, and they asked you 3 times if you were sure about the paint colors. That's really funny. Meanwhile, you're like, yes, I am certain about these paint colors. I am set on it. Oh, I haven't done the attic yet either. We gotta decorate the attic still too. I was gonna, maybe I'll put like a, I don't know, we could do like a skill building room or something up there. You know what we could do? Wait. What if we put like the microscope? Just that stuff that you can never use and never really have a place for. Let's make it into a secret lab. That could be kind of fun. Because when else are you gonna do that? Maybe it should be a bit more modern in here. Bookcase door hiding the ladder. I just put it like in a random door. We could probably put a bookcase door instead, I guess. In my mind, I was kind of going for like closet, but if we're gonna make it a secret lab, it probably should be a better looking door. Yeah, this microscope is base game. There's a couple like, I don't know, like science-y chemical analyzer tables and things like that that are from Get to Work and stuff, but this is base game. This was in their weird era of making like absolutely giant things. This is carpet, but can we pretend that it's like linoleum or something? It's not actually, but we can just pretend that it is. And that would be good. Okay, gotta put that there. Oh, did they hitch? That's annoying. I don't want to make fun of my parents or anything on stream, but as a kid, our laundry room was red. Like, red, I'll show you. It literally used to be like this color, like a deep burnt, this exact color, reddish orange. I don't know why they did that. I would never have made that choice, but they liked it, and that's fine. Everybody likes different things, but well, also I hate red. It's like my least favorite color, as we all know, so of course I didn't like it, but yeah, they've since changed that room. I think, what color did they paint it? I feel like it's just like a whitish color now. I can't really remember. Okay. This is A Stillness in the Rain. I saw somebody ask, are we almost at Sam's band? And we actually kind of are almost at Sam's band, so there you go. That's exciting. Ooh, this feels good, this room. We could get some, like, maybe some posters. Living room was dark orange throughout your childhood? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think that was also, like, very of its time back then. So it's fine. And if people like it, like if you like the dark orange, then you like the dark orange. Nothing wrong with it. You do what you want in your house. I just got done talking about people hating my house and I'm fine, so it's no big deal. But that definitely was of its time, I think. Let's just get a stack of books too. Okay, so they can study logic up here. That feels good. In their secret little lab room. Got the small telescope. Let's do the backyard. With the big trees and everything. Maybe put this one sort of over there. This one further back. What about if we got a small patio? Okay, we're going in with the terrain paint now, people. This is where it gets serious. Sometimes I like to, I don't know, try and make it like a sort of funky shape on purpose. Maybe something like that is okay. And we can put another outdoor table. Could probably do this one. Oh, maybe not in yellow though. Do points go into the abyss or do I receive them? No, if you redeem anything for points on Twitch, it doesn't actually like, because points are like a fake made up thing. Nobody like gets any points or like, you know, like you don't spend them and I earn them. Like the points just go away once you've spent them. Cause it's like fake. It's not as like in depth as it might seem on first glance. Oh, what if they had it? No, we shouldn't do that. But what if that ruins the vibes? We shouldn't do that because it ruins the vibes. Kayla, sometimes you need to learn when to stop. Yeah, basically the points are just for fun. To answer your question, it's just like fun and cute. I had a thought that like maybe we could have put a rocket ship in the back, but you love it? Okay, I'll put it. We can't do a swing set. I so would, but we can't do a swing set because there aren't any in the base game. This house is just base game. Otherwise, I so would have done it. We could put monkey bars. But that's fun. It fits with like the story of the house, like with the sim having the secret lab upstairs and stuff. So it makes sense. Okay, let's get all of our terrain paint together. Okay. Yeah, it would be kind of like yellow, not so berry coated if they had the rocket ship. You could definitely replace it with the rocket ship and make an astronaut, like, very easily. If you wanted to. I think I want to use the observatory more than the rocket ship. Yeah, this is the lot across the street from the Goth family's house in Willow Creek, if you're looking for this lot. Sometimes I like to put, like, some little bits of this kind of flower stuff on the floor. And the observatory is a woohoo spot, too, exactly. So it's fun. I am now gonna go around the outside of this. I'm just gonna paint a little bit of a darker terrain paint around the edge of the patio. Sort of like that. Did I put dirt underneath this one? Or this one? Maybe we could get a couple other little things like a garden hose on the patio. That would be cute. Oh, we don't have a trash can either. That would be useful. Just put it over here maybe. Kind of tucked out of the way. Yeah, I don't know, Discros. That's a good point about Christine saying it might be like a weird terms of service breach. I'm not sure. I've never like considered doing something like that, so. Okay, I might just put a couple more of these garden pots with some flowers in the back, because I kind of like the idea of having a couple more little bits of things on the patio, and then we can try and guess how much the lot costs. Oops. Yeah, I put the, I have a fire alarm. I also gave myself the alarm for Robin. Or the burglar alarm. It's not just for Robin, I guess. We have the burglar alarm too. We got all the things. Okay, everyone, I have really big news. Sam's band is just about to come on. We're almost there. Should I put it on the gallery? No, we should tour it first, then put it on the gallery. I have a small telescope on the balcony, actually. So we got that too. All right, so here's what the outside looks like. As you can see, it's very yellow, kind of sunny and cute. A lot of pretty flowers out front. When you first come up, you go into like this little hallway front room. You can go to the right into the living room where we have a TV and we have like a little chess table in the corner. There's music. I don't really like this wall, but I don't really know what to do with it. So this thing doesn't slot to basically anything. So you're very limited in your options of where to slot it. But I'll just leave it there so it can be slotted. Because if you raise it up with cheats, it sometimes breaks. This is Sam's band electronic version, by the way. My favorite, I think, is the heavy version. That's what I was talking about, but we're in all the Sam's bands now. Here's the kitchen. Very sunny and yellow. Then they have a dining room kind of like in the sunroom. And you know what? I like this thing still. Now that we've like let it sit for a while longer, I think I like that. If you go upstairs, they have a little hallway. There's like a nursery, a kid's room, a bathroom, teens room, and like a primary bedroom. So there's 4 bedrooms on this floor, and there's like a secret lab upstairs. There's like a little back balcony with some kid stuff and a telescope. The kid is trained to be a scientist like their parents. On the patio, there's like a grill, a table. We got some planter boxes. These need terrain paint. This is Sam's band pop version, by the way, in case you were wondering. What if I got some of the little like clutter for the gardening stuff? Let's do that. Cute. No, the tower is empty. They can't access it, so it's fake. It's just there to be pretty and lit up from the outside. But then in the back, we also have some more planter boxes. There's a table, there's an observatory, and there's like a kid's monkey bar set. Okay. Let's upload it to the gallery. Let's just call it the Sunflower House. Oh, I forgot. Dang it, every time. Final guesses. If you looked, don't say. If you look, don't say. How much do you think the lot costs? I was gonna guess like 100. I guessed 100,000 at first. I think after we added all those extra computers, I would probably say around 120,000. At least one simoleon. 146. Jeez, that's expensive. I guess we put like all kinds of extra stuff, right? That's a lot of money. Okay. I built a sunny base game house in Willow Creek. This is to be placed on across the street from the Goth house. It has 4 bedrooms, a secret lab in the attic, and lots of skill building items. Oh my gosh, at least it's under 150K. This is the good version. Sam's band heavy version. This is the one that I like because when it plays on stream, people in the chat are like, what are you listening to? What's going on? And I'm like, oh, it's just Sam's band. Yeah. It's from Stardew Valley, if you're not familiar. Okay. Hashtag base game. Upload. I like the dance emotes a lot. Those are fun. Okay, it is up. We have done it. Let me get this guy to move out of the way. Now we're talking. This is the part that scares people. Which, like, fair enough. And then it plays Lullaby. Okay, I was gonna say, amazing timing, because I usually end stream right about now, and we did that, like, unboxing in the beginning of the stream. So I'm very impressed that we managed to finish it in, like, that level of time. That's wild. Okay, well, anyway, I think we'll probably wrap the stream up here then, because we've got it finished. Oh, we did an unboxing. I had, like, a small sponsored segment. I did an unboxing of some stuff that Lego sent me. I got, like, this. I got some literal gardening tools. I got a like, set of mini plant Legos. Lego, look, this is Lego markers. They, like, snap together. So they gave me some kind of cool stuff. But we did that in the beginning of the stream, and then we played this. It was like 20 minutes in the beginning, but it was pretty fun. So I love a present. It was good stuff too. There was an umbrella I'm gonna put in my car. Okay, anyway, let's go find someone to raid, shall we? And thank you again for hanging out with me. I really had a good time with this today. So the next couple days on stream, we're gonna play Stardew Valley. So we're probably gonna do some farming for the next couple of days, which should be a good time. And then we'll play, actually for the next few days on stream, we're gonna play Stardew Valley. It's farm week. And then after that, on Monday, the next big thing is that we're doing Among Us on Monday. And then not this Thursday, but next Thursday is the first day of the fundraiser. Every year we do a big month-long fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We do it for the entire month of May. And obviously May 1st is coming up quick. Hence why we're doing Farm Week, because we want to have a low stakes, chill vibes, easy, cozy thing to do when I'm in the midst of, like, deep charity prep, because it's really close to the fundraiser. But I finalized my entire stream schedule for May yesterday. Or no, it was this morning, actually. Hi, Snap. How does she do that? The cat's internal clocks are amazing. Up she goes at exactly 7 p.m. right as I'm gonna end stream. She's like, okay, it's dinner time. She knows, they know, they're so smart. Right now she's looking at the box. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Anyway, so that's what's going on. But I got my stream schedule all figured out. Lots to look forward to. Oh, I love that, so that's gonna be fun. It is a good cat box. Are you gonna jump up? Okay, she's coming all the way around. I'll let you all say hi to her, and then I'll go find someone to raid. Now she's here. Wait for it. You'll see ears. There. Okay, it's time to eat. I want dinner too, Snap, so we can go together. How about that? Okay. Well, again, thank you for hanging out. Let's go and see. A bunch of my friends were playing Dale and Dawson, but they're probably stopping, like, right now. I think probably Emrys is probably gonna stay live, right? Because it looks like they switched to The Sims. Maybe we can go raid Emrys. Working on my save file, the stream title says. Ooh. Let's go see what that is about. Jeez, I can't talk. Well, anyway, thank you again for hanging out. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for farming. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, go say hi to Emrys for me. Emrys, my friend, uses they, he pronouns, just so you know. I'll catch you all over there. Okay? Okay. Bye, Snap. Bye, chat. Well, bye, chat. I was saying bye for you. Okay. Bye, chat. I'll see you later. And stop streaming.